don't have to worry about that.
And okay, so maybe some other people will hop on, and if not, then that's fine. I can just share the info with them. I wanted to start with some celebrations for our team. So we have 2 girls that have hit month 1 for the team leader promotion process. Nicole and Kelly. Kelly just said hi. Hi, Kelly.
Yay.
So Nicole is awesome, and she has been awesome for a while, and she was able to hit that goal, and I know that she's going to hit month 2 as well. And Kelly is brand stinking new. She joined after my window shopping party and has just been like on fire, and hit month 1 of team leader promotion process with 1 recruit. And she probably could have even done it herself because she is booking parties like a mad woman. So yay, Kelly, congratulations.
Good job.
Yay.
And also Kelly is number, as of right this minute, 22 in the entire company for sales.
Yay!
Awesome.
That's crazy. That's so awesome. And we also have Amy, who is on our team and is creeping into our team chat today. But after this month, we'll be doing Zoom calls or messages or whatever she wants to do with her team, because she's promoted to team leader already this month with time to spare. So
yay!
Awesome. Good job.
I thought I'd sneak in on a Zoom call, see how it would go.
Let me know.
I'm on your team for 2 more days, so.
That's true. You're official. And Jenny is also on our call, and she was on our team, but she's promoted to team leader, and she took I think when she promoted, she took 12 girls from the team with her because she built a huge team. So she's creeping in on our call too, but she's way awesome and already does Zoom calls with her team and is like far beyond my communication skills. So glad to have you here, Jenny. You can tell me everything I'm doing wrong, please. Another awesome celebration is that our central group, Kelly says she's on, kind of, but she can't hear anything, which is why she wasn't really excited when I was giving her the call, but she was doing so well.
Sarah.
What? Am I frozen?
No, I think
No.
Jenny is.
Jenny's frozen. Okay. Kelly's on here, but she can't hear, so I hope that she is able to figure that out. But our central group, so that is all of my personal recruits and then all of my recruits, like our team in the company, we are number 5 this month for the whole month. So y'all are awesome. And you know why we're number 5? Because we are number 1 in the company for the most recruits in the month of January. Our team exploded this month, and we have had 8 new girls join, and that is the most of anyone else in UBAM. So that is why our girls are awesome.
Wow.
And that is
Thank
why
you
you're
guys
so busy.
so much. Y'all joined an awesome team.
Yeah.
Saying, my girls are so good, and they are. They're so good. So if you are new, we are excited that you're here, and if you've been here, we're excited that you've brought some more people on. I know with this recruit special in February, our team is going to
Oh my gosh.
So I'm trying to wrap my head. I have 20 packs ready to go to mail out to new recruits with launch party prizes, like ready to stick in the mail, already signed. So 20. That's what I'm prepared for, but it might even be more. I'm not going to lie. So talking about recruiting and February goals, I don't know if you guys were able to go to the recruit training yesterday, but if you didn't get to check it out, I know, Ashley, you had a party going on, and I was looking at some other parties too. So I haven't gone to scroll through all of it, but that's something I plan to go back and do, because I know with this Kit Special, it's going to be, taking advantage of every opportunity that we have. So I just kind of want y'all to think about your February goals and what you want as far as recruiting. This Kit Special, I've never seen it so low. I joined when it was $50 back in June, And the first time that was the first time they had done that in 2 years. And so my friend Rachel was like, just join. It's only $50. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just break even, whatever. And then like 2 days ago, I earned John's spot to Punta Cana. And so we were both going for free for
Oh my God.
I'm like, well, that's better than breaking even, I think. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. You did it. I'm so happy for you, Sarah.
Thank you. You need to be careful, Jenny. You're driving.
I am being careful.
Okay. You're like me and our leader Christmas party when I was
exactly.
my car during our Zoom Christmas party.
I'm just going to pick my kid up from Scouts. So.
Gotcha. Okay, so there is a really cool recruit tracker that looks like this. Is it backwards?
No.
Okay. So there's a really cool recruit tracker if you want it. It says reward at the bottom, and that's meant to be something that you want to reward yourself with. So some girls are putting like a massage or a pedicure or, go spend $50 at the mall or whatever. Especially if you're in your incentive period, you get $25 of books, of free books every time you get a recruit. So that's an awesome thing.
Wow.
But if you get 5 recruits in February, like you're setting yourself up to promote to team leader. And I haven't talked to y'all individually about whether or not promotion is something that's on your radar or that you're interested in. But and we don't have to do this tonight. But if you're at all interested, I would love to talk to you more about that one-on-one. That was not at all on my radar when I joined. Like I was just kind of checking off the incentives, and then I just kind of got to that point and had kind of acquired a recruit along the way. But I can just talk to you about how that's changed my business and changed so much for my family and things like that. And if you're not interested, you do not have to do it. I mean, there is no pressure to do it. But if you're even a little bit interested, it's definitely worth talking about because it's going to be a lot easier to build your team this next month and make, February your month 1 of promotion and then March your month 2 to promote to team leader, being able to add a bunch of people to your team so quickly. So, I definitely want to help you build your new recruits to become success bound and help them be successful if that's something that you're interested in doing. So definitely reach out to me if it is. And then this other tracker that was in the UBAM branding group, I don't know if everyone is a member of that, but I can add you if you're not. I just love visuals. And so I printed this off so I can color it in.
Yes.
February starts to start hitting those rewards. What are y'all most excited about?
Coloring the piece of paper.
Well, yeah, obviously. I want that store credit for when I go to convention. I don't even know what the Moore store is. There's so much I don't know. Y'all are like, I'm like blindly leading you. There's so much I don't know. But I think shopping, I like that. I like the gift card idea.
I'm all about that Kendra Scott necklace. I'm like Alexi. That's my jam is Kendra Scott.
Yeah. And I do have the earrings, so the necklace would look really nice with it. Very fancy.
My husband is all about the cooler. So.
Yes.
Oh, that's the big one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, my husband wants me to get the cooler too.
I think that's why they did it.
To get the husband support because February is going to be crazy, and so husbands have to be on board. So what I'm thinking for February, just to give you guys a heads up, is I think I'm going to choose maybe Sunday, Thursday, 2 days a week to be launch days. So as girls join, they can pick one of those days during the week to have their launch party. This way I'm kind of training everyone in groups and not randomly throughout the week, because I'm afraid I'm going to lose track of where everyone is and not be able to support them. But if I know a timeline for a Thursday party and timeline for a Sunday party and kind of help move everyone along at that pace, I think that they'll be more successful and I will be more sane and my family will love me still. So just a heads up, that's kind of the plan, and we can adjust it. If we don't have a ton of people join, it's not an issue. But if, I know on the 1st, I have several girls that are planning to join on February 1st. So I'm already going to channel them to just one day, try to make that easier. Something else coming up, well, we can talk about convention. Some girls wanted some more information about it. It's in June, Thursday through Sunday, June 7th through 10th. and it's in Tulsa. It's the last 2 days of school for me. So I am going to be sick on those days, I'm pretty sure. And if my flu-infested children don't take all of my days away from me, I'll also still get paid on those days. But so far, we're in January, and it's not really looking good. So, but I mean, I teach small group. I don't have a classroom, so I feel like it's going to be okay to miss it, right? It's going to be okay. So I will definitely be going, and I would love to know how many of y'all are going, because we can talk about like housing and where people are staying, if people want to get hotel rooms, or if they want to get a house, or people are talking about different things. And I didn't want to make arrangements until I knew who all on my team was planning on going. So is anyone thinking about it or planning on it?
I was thinking about it. My parents, my in-laws live in Shawnee. So like they're an hour south. What is that? Southwest of Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know, but I was thinking about, I was super close to earning it. I don't think I'm going to, but.
How far are you?
Well, because I gave we had those 3 parties last week that I shared.
But you get points for her sales.
Oh, that's true. I'm like 3,600 points away.
Okay, well, you have tomorrow.
So that's not really going to happen. It's okay.
Huge Cards for a Cause order in. You're good.
I'll do a huge, I need inventory consignment or something.
I told John, I said, John, you're so close to your spot for the trip. We might need to buy $1,000 of books, like right at the end. He's like, Sarah, no. I was like, it might be cutting it close. He's like, that is not a good option. We will pay the $1,200 and be done with it. I'm like, okay. No, anyway, you are very close, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good, I think, for joining at the beginning of October. But
absolutely.
No kidding.
Yes.
I'll be there.
You'll be there. You're taking like the whole family, right, Jenny?
Yeah, we have. Well, actually, one of my downlines lives right there in Tulsa, and she has 8 kids, and I have 7, so they're going to be 14 kids under one roof. So I definitely am finding a place to stay anywhere other than their house during convention, so that I don't have to hang out with 14 kids in one house.
Gosh.
Wow.
But yeah, we're going to go out there and see them and some other things and make a family vacation out of it. So
that's awesome.
That'll be fun. How do you sign up to go to convention if you haven't earned it?
So if you go to back office, I wrote this down, so I'll tell you that way. Back office and click essentials, convention 2018 there. And it gives you the breakdown of like what goes on Thursday, what goes on Friday, which day lunch is provided. There's like a dance party and a block party with music, and a dessert award ceremony. I'm just I'm really excited about meeting people in real life that I don't, that I just talk to on the internet all the time. And like seeing these like UBAM royalty people that have sold 6 figures in the month of January. Like I would like to know who those people are because that's crazy to me.
Oh my gosh.
So I think it'll be fun. I heard the speaker is really, really good. A lot of people are reading their book and saying that they're going to be awesome. So
Sarah, did you see in the recruiting video last night on one of the videos that said that 83% of women who make 6 figures are in direct sales? That just blew my mind.
Nope, I did not see that.
I just thought it was really amazing. So anyway.
Do y'all know any men in direct sales? I feel like it's like a woman's industry and women are successful doing it. So other than lawyers and doctors and I don't know. Hi, Taryn. You hopped on, by the way.
Hello. I'm hiding.
That's okay.
The baby's sleeping.
The baby's sleeping. Okay, so convention, you can find info in back office. If you're going to go, definitely send me a message because I want to talk about like where people are staying, if you're staying with family or with downlines or whatever. that's good to know. Another day coming up is the day of UBAM, which is Saturday, February 24th. I know we all live all over the place, but if you are at all interested in coming to the Austin area, we would love for you to come for the day. My team leader lives down the street from me, and so she was going to talk to her girls, and I wanted to talk to y'all about coming together on a Saturday and just having lunch or going to get a pedicure or just doing something fun and bonding. So I'm going to be messaging each of y'all, be thinking about if maybe you want to make a day trip out of it, or you can sleep at my house. I have one guest room and I have bluish babies that should be better by then. But it would be really fun to get together with anyone that was able to. So we can see who all can come and then kind of decide what we want to do that day. But I thought it was in the middle of the week, and so I just kind of ruled it out. And then one of Nicole from Houston, she was like, or from College Station, she was like, hey, are we going to get together? And I thought, no, it's like a Wednesday. And she's like, no, it's a Saturday. And I was like, oh, okay, then we should probably do something. So I'm excited that that's an option now. One thing that Erin asked about was Visly templates. She asked how often they were redone for us and if she had to start making them from scratch. This is my first spring. I know in the fall how it worked was we kind of started off with a generic, like what's your favorite holiday kind of template. And then as we got closer to Christmas, it changed to more of a Thanksgiving theme and then more of a Christmas theme. But basically there's always a template there, and it kind of follows the same order. And then as seasons change, you can just change out the graphics to be more seasonal. I'm always comfortable sharing my template with you. It's not anything amazing. It's just, if it makes it easier for me to share that with you, I'm happy to do that. But I bet I asked Alexi what she was going to do, and she said that after next week, she was just going to take out, maybe it was after this week, she was just going to take out all of the very specific, like for your Valentine's type things that are in the post and just kind of leave it heart themed, like kind of February themed, but just make sure it was clear that obviously things weren't going to be delivered by Valentine's Day. There's no guarantee. Towards the end of the month, maybe we start looking at like spring break boredom busters and kinds of things like that, things to keep reading over spring break, or maybe people are ready to gear towards Easter because that's April 1st. So maybe the whole month of March, you want to switch out to like Easter graphics. So I bet they're going to give us one sample for us to tweak. But when I work on mine, I'm always happy to share it. But everything that's there has to be personalized anyway. So if you love making templates, feel free to and share them, on our little team chat. That would be awesome too. A lot of the resources are already being uploaded on the UBAM branding. I saw a ton of Easter graphics. So you could even start working on it as your February one is kind of finishing out, just to be ready for March. One template code I did want to share with y'all. Okay, I'm about to get really fancy. So I'm going to try to share my screen so I can show y'all. This is a way that someone is, okay, can y'all see me, my screen?
Yes.
Okay. This is a way that someone is sharing about the kit special. Someone created this, and it needs to be really, really personalized because it's personalized for her family already. But this is a template that she's loading into Visly, and then she is posting it in her VIP group. And it's going to be one post a day for a week. And let me share. If you want to write that code down, you can go back and import that template and then personalize it for your VIP page. So it's a week long, one post a day that you'd schedule out, and then there's 3 additional posts. So I'm going to do the first week of February, and then I'm going to do probably like every Sunday or every Monday for the rest of the month. There's like 3 more posts that go out. Let me know if y'all are done writing the code down, and I'll show you what the template looks like.
I'm done.
I've got it.
You good, Ashley? Okay. So just to kind of show you like a preview, it just introduces on February 1st this deal. It talks about how it's $40, and asks like just what questions do you have, and she's gonna do a book giveaway at the end of the week for everyone that comments on the VIP group to try to get some action on there. And so the first one is just asking questions, and then the next one goes into like the details of the kit. The video shows the 7 books that are included, and then it says extra points for sharing. So I guess she wants them to share it like on their, I don't know. What do you think, Jenny? Share it on their personal, that would be weird, right? On their personal timelines? Extra points for sharing.
I don't know. I missed that one. I better go check my template when I get home.
Yeah. I don't really know. It could all be personalized. So if there's something I don't understand, I just delete it. And then, so that's like the first 2 days, I guess. And then day 2, they talk about your motivation. So you would personalize it to why you joined and how it's helped your family. And so y'all can scroll through and see, but basically it's just one thing every day for a week. And I normally do not do this kind of stuff in my VIP page.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me feel like I don't want people to like not look at it because of this, but I do feel like this is an amazing deal. And it's only a week long. And so I'm just going to try it and see. This one, some people are taking out because they can't earn the trip.
Oh, it froze, Sarah.
Oh, I'm frozen.
At least for me. Maybe it's just me.
No, I got it.
Okay, yeah, Amy, your camera went away.
Okay.
Now you're back. So halfway through the week, there's this post about earning the trip, and I might change it up because they can't earn the trip if they join in February, but there is a trip offered every year, so it's good for them to know that June through January, they have that incentive. It's a different trip every year. So I'll probably keep it in, but I just want to make sure that that's clear when they join. But anyways, that's a resource for you if you're looking for a way to get recruits.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey.
I wanted to say that you mentioned concern, or just a little bit about whether or not you would do something like this in your group or your VIP group. And I am being very intentional about posting other videos and other stuff in my VIP group while that is running, so that it doesn't look like I'm just trying to recruit my VIP group.
Yeah,
so
that's a good idea.
By the way, I stopped driving. But anyway, yes. But I just wanted to bring that up, like posting videos showing books and just kind of over posting while that's running, so that people don't feel like that's the only thing that I'm there doing. So
yeah, that's a good idea.
Out there.
That's a good idea for sure. Because
I
don't want to be sales lady-ish. Like that's what's awesome about this, is that we don't have to be that way. So I want people to have the info, but I also don't want them to leave my page because they're annoyed. So adding all the fluff and other goodies is a good idea.
Yeah. And then on the incentive one, on the vacation one, I saw somebody was going to use a 4 dots incentive thing, but not put like all the information, just things you can earn while you're a part of Usborne. So that might be, if people don't want to do the trip, could be another picture you put on there, but just different incentives that people could earn.
That's right. I think, Rachel was saying she was going to go to the UBAM branding page, and there's some Connect 4 graphics, and there's one that doesn't show like what you have to do to earn each piece, but it shows like you can earn a gift card, you can earn a necklace, you can earn just like a general reward. So if they did join in February, that's when that contest starts. That would be an awesome incentive to promote with them, that they could win things. So that's a good idea.
And Sarah, I told you I was going to do a super download of all the old national holiday things. So I went ahead and did that because they haven't posted too many for February this year. Mm-hmm. So I got most of the old ones before they deleted them. So I have all those. I'm going to check the books to make sure they're okay, but I'm still going to be posting all those.
Okay.
That way, because that's kind of what I normally do anyway. So I feel like if I do the normal stuff and then just throw in the hosting special or the kit special, that might be okay.
So what Amy's talking about is we both took time to schedule out some posts in our VIP page. So we went to the branding page and we scheduled all like the national holiday graphics into Visly for the month, so that they're automatically posting on those dates and we don't have to look them up in real, like on the day of and post them. So they're just automatically go out. But what's been happening, it seems like, is they have last year's graphics on there, and so we just have to check and make sure the dates are still current.
Right.
And then like the day of the day of the national holiday, sometimes home office is like posting the graphic. So it's like, last year's was fine. Like it's already uploaded. As long as it doesn't have like an out of stock book on it or something,
Right.
probably fine. To me, it's better just to like pass that off and know that it's done and scheduled than try to keep up with like the very latest graphic because of sanity and time. So
Yeah, I think they've
Is
just
that
kind of
in a
fallen off.
template?
No, you're fine. No, we both just go to the home office branding page, and just they have a national holiday album. And then when they add the new ones for this year, they delete the ones from last year. But this year, I think they've been so focused on the kit special and the new Valentine's graphics that they haven't really come up with too many of the, I think they have one for February 1st. And that might be it.
which is like on Thursday.
Yeah. So I have like 10 of the old ones they did before they went and deleted them out. It seems like, oh, February's coming. Let's delete last year's graphics out of their album. And so I have a whole bunch just in case they don't make new ones.
So have they deleted the February ones already?
I found like a National Weatherman one. I found that one. But I noticed last year it wasn't as organized. Like they kind of randomly would upload them. So like it's mixed in there with some of the July ones.
Okay.
So I found a bunch. I'll share them.
Yeah.
I can think where I can share them. Maybe I'll just do them in your team message maybe.
Do you already have them scheduled in Visly?
No, I do not, but I was planning on doing it tomorrow. That was going to be like my big task was to prep February in Visly.
I mean, you might not want to do this, but if you do prep them and schedule them and just want to share the template with us, then we can just upload that template code and personalize it ourselves.
Okay.
For our VIP groups.
Okay. I've never made a template. I just add a post. So I can try to do that, make them a template.
So whenever you add the post into yours, then at the bottom you can say like turn post into template, and it asks you to choose the ones you want. So then you could just choose the February national holiday graphics. This way you're not just like dumping a bunch of pictures in the dump the code, and then people that wanted to use it can use it, and people that don't have to.
I'll try it.
Okay. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, I was going to go through and check and make sure they didn't have any books that are not being published anymore. I was going to double check all the books and the dates first, but
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Does anyone else?
Is there a shared drive, like shared Dropbox or anything that
we haven't had one yet? I mean, that's a good idea, but most of the stuff is just shared on the Book Bosses page. We have all those photo albums. So that's where mostly everything is. We just don't have the national holiday graphics because there's a whole photo album on that UBAM branding page, and they do get updated so last minute that they don't always get pulled onto the Book Bosses in time for people to use them.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know about setting that up, but Ashley probably does because she.
Yeah, I could help you if that's something you're interested in. Just because I know you had sent like the checklist, which was on that, and then your own personal organization, how you have the follow-up, the wish list, all of those sort of things. I don't know if that would be helpful.
I did all that in a Google Drive before with my job. It's the same, almost the same concept.
Yeah, that would work too.
Yeah, maybe we can just set up a Google Drive that we can all share stuff like that. I feel like as people join new, I need to share stuff with them like just in time. I feel like if I was just like, hey, here's this drive, then it might be overwhelming to have all those resources. So I try to just like give a little bit when you actually need them. But then if you need it to go back later instead of scrolling through the chat,
that's exactly what I've been
place to go, right?
Well, and it's like we have the Book Bosses and the Thrive, the branding, the week 1 training, week 2 training, all of our messages from you and I back and forth. So it's like, where was this?
Email,
where do I find it again?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm like just creating my own thing of like copying it into Word so that I can find it easily. But yeah, it's tough to navigate all the resources.
Yes, I agree. And I totally felt that way too. And then as you get more comfortable and you find like your system, like I had, like a Google page of like scripts. So like I'd copy and paste to announce the winners and copy, like all the time. So yeah, I think just finding a system for organization that works for you. On my phone, I have a UBAM photo album where I just have thank you graphics and like the latest Hostess rewards chart and just stuff that I use all the time so I can get to it really easily. But yeah, just trying to keep up with everything in different places. But the more you do it and become familiar with where everything is, like some things I know I have to print off. Like I have to have the rewards chart in my UBAM binder and stuff that I refer back to all the time. I go ahead and print off, and then other things that I can find real quick in the groups, I just do that. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Do y'all have any other questions or anything? We have 3 minutes before it's going to kick us off. So
I don't know if someone else has one, but just tips on recruiting, because I feel like that's my weakest point. Like we've all said, I just don't want to be the sales lady that I'm pushing, because that's not one of my strong suits.
Yes, totally get that. Have you been able to check out the training from yesterday?
No.
Okay. Start there. Because
and where is that on Book Bosses?
It's an event. So if you go to the Book Bosses page, events, you'll see it. And if you don't, let me know and I'll send you an invite. I think you should be able to see it. Start there. My best way to recruit is just turning hostesses into making it their launch party. Just encouraging them as they're getting their messages and their yeses back about like, oh my gosh, you have so many friends and family that are excited about these books. For $40, you could get 7 books and, turn this into your launch party, and then you get commission too. Like, it's no big deal. Just talking about how all the training is online. There are no minimums. I mean, and I think just telling your personal story, like getting the person or their husband on the phone and answering all their questions.
It's always the husbands.
It's always the husband. My husband too, for sure. But I think there just aren't a lot of companies like this where you don't have to meet a certain number of sales and stuff. So that's kind of, I don't know, people just assume that they're going to get stuck in something. Like so many friends that are trying to get out of LuLaRoe right now and stuff like that. Like we're about to run out of time. But Ashley, check the recruiting training and then let me know if you still have any more questions, and we can definitely talk more about that. Okay. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. You'll have a good night.
Thanks, Sarah.
Bye.